Hi Black Diamonds, welcome back to our YouTube channel, your Black Diamond TV. I'm super excited and I'm so grateful to all our Black Diamonds. I mean, all of you who have been there to support me, no matter how small it is. I'm really grateful. I see the subscriber counts keep increasing. It's like, oh my God, I'm almost getting to 2K subscribers already, just within a very short period. I'm so grateful to you all. I can't even express my joy right now for all the support you have been giving me, for all the support you have put into push this channel ahead. I'm really so grateful to all my new subscribers. You're welcome. Thank you for the support. Thank you for joining in. And to all the old ones, no, I can't leave you out because I really do appreciate you all as well. Thank you for always coming back to support your Black Diamond TV. Thank you for always coming back to support your Black Diamond girl. I really do appreciate, and I'm not going to trade this love for anything. I appreciate the love, I appreciate the support, I appreciate everything you all are doing to make sure you push the Black Diamond TV. Today we are going to be talking about our beloved sister Nancy Umeh, and that's Korra's sister. But before we do that, please don't forget to like this video. The liking of the videos are not really that encouraging, but I am not saying I am not still happy. I'm still very happy for all the likes, but we need to push a little bit harder, guys. Just give a thumb up to this video and let's get to the deal of the day. Now, Nancy Umeh have been accused of being the brain behind the divorce Korra and Justin had already. Now she was being accused of being responsible for this marriage breaking, scattering the marriage. I really wanted to pick that comment again. It's like I learned a lesson today, and the lesson is when I see something that is important, I just need to screenshot so I don't have to go back to the thousands of comments and try to extract what I want to talk about. I saw that comment, but I didn't place that much importance on that comment until I realized it was a good content for me. But then when I went back to look for that comment, to screenshot the comment so we can use it while talking about the comment and talking about what the comment was actually talking about, I realized that the comments were just too many and I couldn't find that particular comment again. It was going to take me a whole day or even more to trace that comment. So I'm just going to talk about the comments the way I saw it, because the comments was just talking about the fact that Nancy is responsible for the division that is between Korra and her ex-husband, that Nancy actually caused the separation between them. Now, guys, what is your thought on this? Let's really let me put the question first. What is your thought on this? Just make sure you leave your thought on this at the comment section, and we are all going to look at it. And sometimes the comment section actually gives us the bomb more than the video itself, or the video we're watching or are actually watching. So you definitely make sure you leave your comments at the comment section. Now, talking about Nancy being responsible, we have also seen that Justin from time to time, Korra's ex-husband, from time to time is pointing fingers at Nancy, because there is this video I shared the other day. It was like a twist or an attack. She had an attack from Justin and she had to give it back to him in a very decent manner. I love this lady, the way she handles her things and all that. So from that point of view, I don't know why she should be accused of breaking Korra's home. I don't know. She was not supposed to, because from what the comment was saying, it says she was not supposed to meddle into their affairs, into their marital affairs. Now, this is someone's sister. We are actually talking about Korra's sister here. It's not like she is a stranger. Yes, I agree with the fact that most often we have to just concentrate on our marriages and don't get a third party into it. But it comes to a point where you cannot exclude a third party, especially if sister We are not talking about any third party here. We are talking about her sister who has also been married for 9 years, who has been into marriage, and we definitely know how to advise a young lady in a 3-year-old marriage. She will definitely know how to advise her sister in a 3-year-old marriage, and I don't think she would want to see her sister's marriage failed, right? We fail to understand that everything exploded to this level. Behind the scene, there had been a lot. Behind the scene, there had been a lot of things going on, and this particular lady we are talking about was behind the scene, working, struggling to like make things come back together, make them come back together, make them have their marriage. I mean, you could actually fix things up. From what we gathered when she came online with Korra, when she went to LA to support her sister. Every explanation from Nancy came with an evidence. She left Nigeria to LA just to support her sister because she knew the pain and torment she had been through, and definitely needed that support, comfort, and reassurance that despite the fact that you're going through all of this, your family is still there with you. Me, your sister, I am right beside you, even though in a distance, far away back home in Nigeria, but in this LA, my spirit is with you. I'm here with you. I'm right beside you to support it. Now, before something comes out, like we always say, there is when we were studying, when we were back in school, we said there was how did we put this thing in history that there is I've forgotten, but we also had immediate cause of a problem, like, how do I put it? Oh, my head has to think. Okay, let's leave that one. But we also know that what happened was the immediate cause that brought everything out. But definitely there had been a slow one, the one that has been in process. It has been coming. These things had been happening. A lot of things had been happening in her matrimonial home, in her marriage. And Nancy had been there to like caution her, talk to them, try to bring them back together, try to solve a lot of problems as far as their marriage was concerned. I mean, when she brought her explanation, we realized that she did a lot behind the scene to like put the two back together. But it was Korra's husband who came out and said everything that he said, all the terrible things he said about her, and he walked out of his marriage. So how come Nancy is the cause of their separation when Nancy didn't tell him to walk out of his marriage, when Nancy didn't tell him to do all what he did to his wife, when Nancy didn't tell him to not to solve his marital issues but to leave his wife and a 3 or 2-day-old baby? Did she actually ask Justin Dean to do all of that? Did she actually ask him to like be the kind of person that he is, that we are all seeing right now? No, she didn't. She was there struggling to like make the home, put the home back together, despite the differences, the problems they were having, their cheating habit and all that. She stood by them, both of them, and I am sure she made all the corrections from both sides. She made all the corrections from both sides. So how come we are saying now that she is responsible for the separation? Did she file for the divorce for them? She didn't file for the divorce for them. She didn't tell him to go insulting and saying all the trash and terrible things he was saying about his wife. She didn't ask him to do all of that. Instead, if you look at it very well, you realize that from their own part, they were so calm. They were so quiet. They took their time. It was like, let's give it a little more time. But you were out there spoiling. I want to believe that that comment actually came from one of Justin's fans. It actually came from one of his fans. Or better still, somebody who feels like she could have just allowed them together. No, you don't allow people to an extent. You don't allow people to an extent. Especially when you have that kind of abuse. Because it's not only physical. We don't have only physical abuse in marriage. We have psychological abuse, mental abuse, psychological abuse, mental abuse. All forms. So you don't expect that if her sister's mental health is not good, she's not okay, she's pregnant, she's having a child, and then she's being tormented at the same time by her husband. She tried her best to put everything together, to bring them back together, to bring them to an understanding, and it didn't work. Definitely she didn't tell them you people should get a divorce, or she didn't tell the husband to leave his house, to leave his wife who just had a baby and is alone in LA. Definitely, I don't know. When you talk about someone like handling her sister's issues, I don't know if we wanted her to, like, if she had these issues in her marriage, she was supposed to, like, say them to the people that are not, let me not say to the people that are not, like, extended family, because definitely she has some family members in LA, but definitely they are not that, most often we don't take, there are lots of issues you don't take to extended, because you have a family. She has a dad, she has her sister, so you don't expect her to, like, take it somewhere else. And definitely, I think, why am I using so much definitely? I think even if she had laid her problems somewhere else, what was going to happen was going to happen. The man was bent on going away out of jealousy. The man was bent on doing his own things, breaking his marriage out of jealousy, out of money-minded, let me put it that way, money-minded, because this whole thing is all about money. Yes, that's my own point of view. You can drop your own at the comment section. To me, I see it all. The money the girl is making, the fame she has, and everything. And to think that she brought you to limelight. She brought you out there because most people didn't even know about you. Now, how did all of this become her sister's fault? How did it? She was not there. She never lived with them. She never. She didn't ask this man to cheat on his wife. Now, Korra said the other day that she is going on a date, or she went on a date. But we saw just immediately after the separation and everything, we saw that you were cheating on her before, and you even had one other black lady with you on a live stream. And you know our village people now, they are very fast in capturing things. When they are watching the live stream like that, they don't focus on your face. They focus on the corners and the things that they will see, that they will just trap it and then bring it back to you. Did Nancy ask him to do all of that? Did Nancy push him to do all of that? Now, guys, sometimes we just have to, like, reason out things before we bring them out there. Yes, we know it is social media. Everyone has the right to, like, do whatever they want, say whatever they want, and all of that. But sometimes before you really, like, put out a comment there under someone's video or someone's post, you really have to, like, have a rethink on this thing that I want to say. Does it really actually make sense? Am I saying this thing out of bias, or am I really putting my reasoning faculty into action, like reason this thing and look at it? Because we always say there is the wife's own side of the story, the husband's own side of the story, and there is the truth. Now, all of us, we don't know the truth, because we have been getting the wife's own side of the story, we have been getting the husband's own side of the story, and when you analyze both of them, it weighs a lot on the husband. It weighs a lot on the husband. She might have her own little fouls and all that, but this whole thing weighs a lot on the husband. And no matter how he tries to cover himself up, it is media. You're putting everything out there on the media. We see it every day. We definitely can at least reason out certain things and tell you who is actually not doing a lot of things right and who is actually trying to, like, put things in order. How did this lady, who is quietly having her own life, her own marriage, want to break or decide to break her own sister's marriage? It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't make sense at all, because everything she wants to do is to advise her sister based on her own experience or her own experiences as a married woman as well. She wants to advise her sister, caution her sister. Oh, we have issues in our home. She has a husband. Maybe the husband will also want to caution you, the justice, to make sure you also understand. Or is it all about the fact that the different cultures, different lifestyle and everything? I know that these our Oyibo people, they love divorce a lot. They are like not patient people when it comes to marriage. Majority of them are not patient people when it comes to marriage. Majority of them, they just feel they can walk in today, walk out tomorrow, anytime, any day. They can just do and undo, and everything is just so fine. So please, when you want to do and undo, when you want to have it your own way, just get some people out of it. Because to me, I don't see any reason why we should say Nancy Umeh spoiled her sister's marriage. I don't know about you, but that is my own point of view. So just drop your comments at the comment section on what you think about this, and we'll be having more videos in the days ahead, as long as we find the time to like. And sorry, I'm really very sorry about the live stream yesterday. I had a lot to talk about that particular issue yesterday on the live stream, but I was trapped between work and struggling to make the video. That was the only time I could actually find time to like get the video, to go live and talk about it. But at the end of the day, it was so demanding at work as well, and I had to just like end it prematurely. But I'll find time, guys. I'll find time, and then we can have it for like 1 hour. We're not going to have it for more than 1 hour. Just 1 hour is enough for us to talk about one or two things on that angle. Thank you guys so much for being so supportive again. Until my next upload, is still your Black Diamond girl. I'm waiting for your likes. Don't forget to like this video. And if you're stumbling on this channel for your first time, guys, don't forget to subscribe. It's a bye from this end for now, and see you on my next upload.